All right, let's get it, man. Welcome to another crypto class with D-Wiz. Um, Today's class, we're gonna be covering borrowing against your assets on the AAVE platform, which is a decentralized platform, unlike the platforms that's been going up in flames on the centralized side. But I'm gonna give y'all, an overview of how to, or more so a demonstration of how to borrow against your assets and how, you know, amazing, how magical, I like all of these great words that you get from, being able to do this stuff that you cannot do in any other market, outside of cryptocurrency. So, but before we get into that, I want to start with the market update. Um, and as you can see, I have TradingView pulled up, and we'll get into the chart in a second. But I just want to go over the top 5 or top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. So we got Bitcoin currently is down by 0.35% and changing. For the day, we got Ethereum. It's up by 0.02%, so it's pretty much flat over 24 hours. We got BNB roughly flat also at 0.12%. We have XRP up 2.7%, ADA down by 0.14, so it's roughly flat. So 0.91, so on and so forth. I don't want to go through all that. But yeah, so roughly for the most part, as you can see, we'll look at this chart here on the monthly. Uh we're pretty flat overall. And then you see this candlestick here, that is a doji candlestick. So we're in a period of consolidation. And this is the monthly chart, right? So we'll start here. This is Bitcoin's chart, Bitcoin's monthly chart. And as you can see, the month just closed. We have a inside candle for the last month. This is the first green candle that we've had in what, 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth month. So as of now, like I said, this is a inside month candle, and we'll be looking for this current month that we're in for August to either break to the upside and break resistance, and you know form somewhat of a reversal to the upside. But we do also have the potential to come back down here and break this monthly low. So we'll see in the coming days how the market tends to move from here. But as of now, we have two inside candles, which today is the first day of the month. So we wouldn't have so much significant movement. But let's move down to the weekly chart. Um, and you see on the weekly, you can see all of the inside candle, all of these candles are within this large candle here that broke down to our bottom, which was at roughly 17,567. So as of now, that is the current bottom of the bear market. Um, you know, I am a wizard, but I can't predict what if we'll go lower than that. But just based off of me knowing the 4-year cycles, I do expect us to go lower. I believe right now we're just getting a relief bounce, um, which we could potentially go up to roughly. Initially, I would say we'll break this monthly high, um, and then if we break this monthly high, we'll get to this 50% level of the monthly candle. And if we break that, I can see us push a little bit higher to this resistance level from this candle here from back on May the 9th. And if we hit that level, I could see us potentially break back down if we don't have enough momentum to go to the upside. So these are some key levels. I don't know if you want to write those down, but these are key levels to, check out as we move going forward if we continue to push to the upside. If we break through all these levels, I could certainly see us, go up. What would be next here? We could take out this target here at 26,869. So that would act as resistance also. And then we would have this level roughly at 28,000, and that could be acting as resistance also. But for the downside, we have these levels that we could also break down at roughly 20,750. Then you have 18,837, which would be this candle here. And then you would have the monthly low, which would likely act as a strong level of support. And if we break that, then we could go down and retest this our current bottom of 17,567. So but yeah, that's just a quick overview of Bitcoin and this chart. I don't know if Moody, if you had time, you can chime in a little bit more and go into a little bit more detail as far as like the lower time frames if you had time. If not, bro, we're gonna keep it rolling. Let's look at Ethereum real quick.
Yeah, I can just let me know when you want me to show my screen. You how small you want me to go?
Do your thing, bro.
All right, cool.
Have you able to do it. So
give me 2 minutes.
okay, I'm gonna go with these other charts real quick. So Ethereum is pretty much following the same movement as Bitcoin for the most part. It had that pump when E 2.0 was announced back on, like I mentioned last week, July the 11th. And, it pumped up, it brought the entire market up with it because that's a significant event coming in the future. I see I got some messages in the chat. Okay. Oh, my mama. Okay, Rosa Moody, Coinbase sent to KuCoin USDT. Yes, Carlos. Moody. Cool. All right, bet. So, like I said, Ethereum now is pretty much following the same pattern as Bitcoin for the most part. It's in a period of consolidation. I do believe, the closer we get to the merge, which is in September, we could see Ethereum push to the upside even more. And in conjunction with Ethereum, which I don't have the chart pulled up here, but Ethereum Classic will likely benefit the most from Ethereum pushing to the upside, leading to that merge. Because a lot of miners, people who are mining Ethereum, they're scrambling, trying to figure out what they're going to use their equipment with. Because if you are on my ASIC, my mining class, I spoke about ASIC miners. So with the ASIC miners, when you have an ASIC miner, it only mines a specific token or coin, right? So in this case, all of the mining equipment that are ASICs for Ethereum, they'll pretty much be decorations once Ethereum moves from proof of work to proof of stake, right? So now a lot of those manufacturers who are creating or building these ASIC miners for Ethereum, they're making them to where they're cross compatible with the Ethereum Classic coin. So all of that hash power that was on Ethereum will likely be transitioning to Ethereum Classic. So if y'all notice, and I don't have Ethereum Classic pulled up here, Ethereum Classic had a major run over the past week. Like I was honestly trying to short it at some point. I was like, why is this thing moving? I read the news late and it broke and it got up to like $40, right? So I could see Ethereum Classic like now because of ETH's transition to proof of stake. I could see Ethereum Classic actually having some long-term viability. So that's one to look at. But let's keep it moving. Who I want to talk about? We'll talk about Shiba Inu a little bit later. So let's keep on rolling. We'll get into the 7-day top cryptocurrency mover by percentage, which is this token here. It is on the Binance Smart Chain, right? This is BTC standard hash rate token. This is the top performer for the last 7 days. So this project is a project that allows you, if you buy this token, you'll receive Bitcoin. Uh, you'll receive Bitcoin for holding this token or staking this token. So that is the primary objective of this project. Like, you own this token and you stake it in a location where they deem on their website, and you earn Bitcoin for doing so. I did look into the project a little bit more. They don't have very much activity on their Twitter like in the past year. So this pump that it's had over the last 7 days could be, fabricated. So it's not something that I would wisely say, hey, get into this project. But I just want to identify the top performing cryptocurrency for the week, which is this BTC ST, right? So now let's move into the altcoin gem of the week, and I want to talk about XLM, Stellar Lumens, right?
I
So
don't want to
Stellar.
interrupt you, bro. You just let me know. I'm sorry. You let me know when you want me to do it, and I'll jump on.
Oh yeah. I got you, bro. I ain't forgot about you. So yeah, so the the altcoin gem for this week, which is, if you've been in crypto, you are familiar with this coin, but a lot of people aren't familiar with the things that Stellar is building on their blockchain and the partnerships that they're connecting with. So when cryptocurrency was developed, when Bitcoin was created, the primary means for it was to be a means of exchange, a currency, right? And as it's grown, we realize that, it's better used as a store of value. You know what I'm saying? Along the likes of something like gold, until they created the Lightning Network, and now we can use Bitcoin as a means of currency, right? But of some of the top cryptocurrencies out there that could be utilized as a currency, I put Stellar Lumens like at the top. And I say that because of the partnerships that they've already started to develop, right? So Stellar Lumens has um, a partnership with MoneyGram. And I don't know how major y'all know that is, but they have a partnership with MoneyGram, and they already have the ability to send cryptocurrency to a MoneyGram um, business, and you go withdraw cash to wherever country you are in that native that country's native currency, and withdraw it out. I believe it's free of charge, or very to little to minimal, no fees, right? So that is major, and that's why Stellar Lumens is my top. It is my altcoin gem. Um, it is still one of the larger cryptocurrencies by market cap, but it has significant room to grow. It's at 2 billion. All right. I think the last I checked, Bitcoin was at 300 billion or something like that. So it has room to go. And I'm not comparing it to Bitcoin, but um,
Can I ask a
yes.
question?
Go ahead, bro.
Um, what cryptocurrencies are on the Stellar blockchain that you're aware of?
So the like I said, the primary token that's on a coin that's on the Stellar blockchain is XLM. But myself, Moody, I don't know if my brother on here, Dundee, he told me he was gonna be on here. If he do, he can chime in and say, hey, what up, bro, if you on here. But myself and Moody, we are senior advisors for a project that's on the Stellar blockchain called Nafulo, right? Um, and if y'all give me 1 second, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. I'm gonna actually show y'all the adoption that Stellar has already on one of their wallets. So give me 1 sec. Let's stop it here. And I'm gonna share my screen from my phone. So give me.
So you about to do a world premiere?
All right. Where is that? Where is that? Let's go. Let's go. All right. So I'm on my phone. All right. So this is one of Stellar Lumen's XLM's primary wallets, decentralized wallets, right? So as you can see, XLM is, you know, the primary altcoin that's on the Stellar blockchain, right? It is the native token. But like I said, you have here the ability to go on and send USDC to any MoneyGram, you know, in the world. You can switch. Oh, I can't change my country, probably because I'm in the United States and I'm using USD. But you can change your country if you're in another country and send to any MoneyGram globally for no fee. So let's see, $100. I think it's still free. Let me make sure. You choose a location and bam, it sends it, and that person can come pick it up. So it removes some steps that you would normally have, or it removes some of those transaction fees that people have in some of these countries that are like crazy, right? With their transaction fees. So like Moody had brought up, this is the Nafulo token here. I ain't just want to show y'all that, but this is the Nafulo token that we are senior advisors of. But just so y'all aware of that. All right, we're gonna
Let
go
me
back.
hold some, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so let's move back, and we're gonna Moody. We're gonna let's take that deep analysis for the chart. Let's put it on the back end. Let's do that, bro, so we can get into the class.
Bro, I appreciate that. I'm on here cleaning. All right, bro.
Yeah. I don't want to put that pressure on you neither. So let's get into the topic at hand: borrowing against your crypto assets, and yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna share my screen again from my phone, and everybody should be at that point of having your USDT and your Qcoin account. Let me check the chat real quick while we're here. So I see Carlos said from Coinbase, send Qcoin. Yes. Yep. Rose, I need to learn how to do my top 10 like you have it on your chart. I could show you at the end of the class. I just created a new watch list and just put it there. Okay, Moody, yeah, we talked about Nafu. All right, so let's get into it. Share my screen one more time. So we're gonna go into the Qcoin app. So y'all give me some whys in the chat once you're there. All right. Y'all let me know when y'all are there. All right, Ariel's there, Lou is there. Cool, cool, cool. I don't want to leave anybody behind, right? So what we're gonna do here, right? You should have your Trust wallet pulled up also. All right, this is one of my little dummy. It's a dummy account for real. It was one of my
So
meme.
it's going to be three things that we use, the Coinbase, the Qcoin, and the Trust Wallet?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So there's other websites that we're gonna be going to, but okay, Mr. Elusive. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's other website we're gonna go to, but these are the platforms that you're gonna use. So Coinbase, Qcoin, Trust Wallet, right? Those are the applications that we're gonna utilize, right?
And
So,
you're back to recording again?
yeah. This entire part has been recorded.
Okay.
Yep. So we're good.
Hey, and I would add one thing real quick, because I heard her say like I gotta get this app, and this app. When I first started cryptocurrency, I was just like that as well. And once I had to download another app, I was just more like suspect about it. Like, bro, why I gotta keep downloading all these different apps? Who trying to hack my phone? And that's just how I felt, right? But as I kept going with the process, I started understanding cryptocurrency itself, not just invested into it, but understanding what it is. And it started giving me more of an awareness of like, oh, this is something new. And that's why you have decentralized and centralized and stuff of that nature with cryptocurrency. Once you start going deep into it and get into decentralized, there will be a lot of different apps that you'll end up wanting to download to try to get a token or just learning in the space. So don't let that throw you off. That's just like researching, but the apps that he is also telling you, these are apps that are very known and everybody uses them, but they use them for different reasons. So think about it like with options. With options, you know how you got Robinhood, Webull, TD Ameritrade, and every single one of them offers something special. That's how these things are as well in cryptocurrency.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's a fact.
You
I'll
welcome.
be honest, I have like at least 50 different apps relating to cryptocurrency on my phone. And some of them I don't use, but a lot of them like I actually use and they provide a function. But let's get into it. So the first thing that you're gonna do once you're at this point, right? Oh, y'all don't have Polygon on y'all, so I'm gonna definitely have to show y'all this. So let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yep. So in the top right corner, right, you're gonna hit that little settings icon, and you're gonna type in Polygon. And you should see the one that I have already selected. The icon should look exactly like that. Y'all give me some whys if y'all got that selected and turned on. So you're gonna turn that one on. That is the one you want. You don't want any of these below because you'll be sending to a completely different blockchain wondering where your tokens are, right? So turn this one on that says Polygonmatic with the white background and the purple emblem, right? Once you've done that, hit done. And then it should populate in your wallet. Oh yeah, Devin, I feel bad for you, bro, about Voyager. Yeah, I left Voyager alone. I left a lot of centralized exchanges alone because they felt a little shady to me. So once you have that Polygon uh listed in your wallet and displayed like it is here for me, you want to select it, right? You want to and just leave it there because we got to go do some stuff on KuCoin. So just leave it there just like that. And let's go back to the KuCoin app, right? Once you're in here, a lot of your USDT may be sitting in your main wallet. It may be sitting here listed. What you want to do is you want to select, see mine is already in my trading account. So what you're going to do is you're going to select that USDT in your main wallet and it's going to pop up like this. Once it pops up like this, once it pops up like this, you want to hit at the bottom of the screen, you want to hit transfer. So since I already have mine in my trading account, you're going to be sending yours from your main account to your trading account. So select all if that's what you intend to send. Select all and hit confirm to send to your trading account. So make sure the options are from main account to trading account listed above. And then go back. I'm not going to do it because mine are already inside my trading account. Okay. Y'all let me know if y'all are getting behind or if I'm going too fast. Just chime in and say it. So next, you should see your USDT displayed now in your trading account. So you go from your main and select trading right there, roughly at the top of your screen, right? So what you're gonna do now is go hit the home button at the bottom left corner. And in the top of your screen, in that search bar, you're gonna type in Matic, right? And the top option that says Matic USDT 10X, that you're gonna select that, right? And now you're gonna select buy, and then it's gonna give you, it's gonna display like this. So if you don't care what the price that you're getting in at specifically, it's not gonna be crazy off from what these numbers are in the center. But what I would do is where it says limit, change that to market. And you're gonna select under where it says amount USDT, below that, all those percentages, you're gonna select 100%. Y'all stop me if I'm going too fast. And then you're gonna hit buy Matic.
Wiz. Hello?
Yes, can you
Can
hear
you
me?
Yeah. Hey, Wiz, real quick question. You guys send a USDT from Coinbase to Qcoin is gonna be through the Ether blockchain?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so
Yep.
I'm still working on that because I just got in a little while ago. So I'll send it
Yep.
there, and I already know the other stuff. But thank you.
No problem, bro. All right, so yeah, you're gonna hit buy Matic. I don't know if it's gonna show my whatever. It don't matter. Put your
No,
trading
it ain't show.
password
It
in.
just showed dots.
Yeah, it's fine.
Bro,
Nobody.
you on a dummy account, bro. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all good. So look, now you buy your Matic like I just did. So now in the bottom right corner, you're gonna hit assets, and now you'll see that Matic in your trading account. Y'all give me a Y if that is in your trading account now. So just give me a Y in the chat. Got a Y from Lou. Got a Y from Jordan Phillips. Cool, cool, cool. Ariel, you in there? Devin, yep. Okay, okay. I don't want to leave anybody behind because these are the pertinent steps here. All right, once we start moving beyond this and get it into the trust wallet, then yeah, it gets a little bit easier. Okay, I got some Ys. I got the Ys. All right, cool. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna select Matic. Oh, my fault. You're gonna select withdraw at the top of your screen, right? And now you're gonna select Matic at the top, and we're gonna go back to the trust wallet, and you should be on this screen. If you don't remember how to get here, you go back to wallet, hit Polygon Matic, and once you're at this screen, you want to select receive. And then it's going to give you the wallet address. This is my public address, public key, right? You're going to then hit copy, and you're going to go back to the Qcoin and paste your address, right? Now, this is the most important step here when transferring to this wallet. You're going to select network, right?
Can you repeat?
Yeah, I'll repeat it. I'll repeat it.
Okay, it was telling me to do a security, so I'm a little behind.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So when you select network, you want to make sure you select Matic, Polygon. Do not select Ethereum because otherwise you're going to have the wrong version of Matic. And this is why I am telling y'all to use Qcoin to do this, because I don't know if all these other centralized exchanges allow you to use the Polygon version of Matic, right? Because as you can see, you have the ability to use the Matic on the Ethereum blockchain, and it costs $13.95.
Yeah,
to transact with.
I think usually the centralized, they don't have the real Matic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They have like Ethereum based.
Right, right. So that's why I use Qcoin, because it gives you these options. So let's go back. Now, who was that was a little behind? And tell me where you at right now. Let me see.
I'm gonna send money to the Qcoin right now.
Okay. Everybody's caught up now, or somebody chimed in and said they were behind?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to wait. It's making me do all these security things
Okay. Okay.
because I had just downloaded the Qcoin. So when I
Okay.
went to hit withdraw, it wanted me to do a bunch of security things.
Okay, no sweat. So when you go to do this after the class or any other time, just hit me if you're having any issues, and we'll walk through it. It ain't no problem. All right, so now I'm gonna hit max because I want to send. Oh dang. Oh, I could do it here. They didn't have this option before. So before you wasn't able to send anything out of your trading account. But you see right below where it says main account check, I can select the trading account now, right? And now I hit max. Y'all tell me if y'all saw that. So I switched from main account where I have zero matic, and I went to my trading account. They didn't have this before. So now I hit withdraw. And then I'm gonna confirm. And it's gonna have me go through and do all this stuff. All right, so this part I'm gonna stop sharing my screen real quick because I gotta go on my email and all that stuff. So give me 1 second. All right, so you want to put in if you have a trading password, like I have two-factor authentication, I have to do all this other stuff. So if you have two-factor authentication and you have an email verification code, you have to go to your email to put that code in first. So you would hit send to get that code sent to your email. Everyone may not have this, but I have these to protect my account, right? So now I'm gonna go to my Gmail account and I'm gonna put that code in, and then I'm gonna go to my Google Authenticator platform to put in my two-factor authentication code. So while I'm doing this, yep, all right, got that.
Yeah, how's it going, D-Wiz? Quick question for you.
What's up, bro?
On my network it says Matic, but you had like Matic and then like Polygon Matic like in parentheses. I'm not sure if it makes a difference, but probably not because I see I have the options ERC20, KCC, and Matic, but it's just like Matic alone. It's not Matic Polygon in parentheses like you had.
Hold on, I'm about to share my screen again.
Okay.
It should be the top one that he told you to, I guess, slide that. It was like a slider
All right, so
to select it. It should have like the icon, the purple.
so when you select network, you don't have what you didn't have where it said Matic, Polygon Matic, like it says here.
I mean, mine just says Matic period. It's not like like what you got in the like grayish, like
Yeah,
Polygon, and then parentheses Matic. It's probably the same thing, but I just don't want to.
What kind of phone you got?
I got a Samsung.
Yeah, it's probably just a different way the application is because I have an iPhone, so it just may be, put on there different. But did it say Ethereum up there also, or no?
Yeah, it says ERC20 and then KCC.
Okay. Yeah, you should be fine, bro. It just probably just have it stated the same way, so I think you're fine.
Right.
So if you got to that step and you sent your Matic to that to your Trust wallet, y'all give me some whys in the chat. If you stuck, let me know. But I dropped off, so I couldn't, so I wouldn't show everything in my email address and all my authentication info. Y'all give me a Y in the chat if y'all were able to send y'all's Matic. Now it's gonna populate shortly. it may take 3 to 5 minutes. So if it does, we'll continue, and I can show y'all some more stuff on the Qcoin. All right, cool. Yeah, it just withdrew from my Qcoin. Y'all seen that notification pop up? So it should be available shortly in my Trust wallet. But y'all give me some whys in the chat if y'all were able to send that Matic. Now we'll confirm it shortly to see if it's in the Trust wallet, but just let me know if y'all were able to go through those steps to send the Matic. Cool. Lou is in Lou is in there.
Oh, I was talking to him.
Devin is in there. Cool. Cool. Jacqueline's in there. Cool. All right, great. Anybody stuck? Y'all let me know. All right, so what we're gonna do. All right, cool. It looks like it already moved. So now I'm gonna move back to my Trust wallet. And I'm gonna refresh my screen. You pull down the screen and you'll see, bam. Now I have the Matic in my wallet. I have $56. So key thing, when you're transacting on when borrowing against your assets or utilizing a specific blockchain, the native token for that blockchain, you need to always have some of it in your wallet for transaction fee. So I know it says I have $56 of Matic here. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm not going to send all of it to borrow against. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about, because you need to leave some for transaction fees at all times so you can, transact, period. So the first thing that we're going to do, right, y'all let me know once y'all here. Everybody should be here now. Everybody should have their Polygon. If y'all don't have your Matic in your wallet, let me know in the chat. Say I don't, or no, or in if you don't have Matic in your wallet yet. If you do, give me a Y, and we're gonna keep it moving. I don't want to lose anybody. I don't want to leave nobody behind. That was a motto when I was in the Army. No soldier left behind. So we gonna, make sure everybody rocking and rolling with me. All right, cool. I don't have no Y's or no N's, but we're gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna assume that everybody is still, working with me, right? So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our browser. Now, I put in some steps in let me go back. So I put in some steps in the Discord server for people who may have downloaded the Trust Wallet today. Trust Wallet, I've been having it for a few years now. When you first get it, it used to be to where you didn't have a browser option at the bottom of your screen, and you had to enable your browser. I put the steps in the Discord server to enable your browser. If you don't have a browser button at the bottom of your screen, you need to go inside the Discord and follow those steps to enable your browser. If you don't have a browser at the bottom of your screen, please say something now.
Mine says dApps. I have dApps. I have Samsung.
Okay, dApps is the same. It's the same.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, Apple need to get with it.
It do, because it be tripping. But on Samsung, it should be no issues. Because
Yeah.
at one point, like, they took the browser away completely, and it was a mess. But let's keep it moving. I'm gonna assume everybody has browser or dApps on their platform, on the Trust wallet, right? So let's hit browser. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the search engine up at the top, and we're gonna type in QuickSwap.exchange. And this exchange, this is a decentralized exchange for the Polygon blockchain, right? You're gonna hit search. Y'all let me know if y'all got that. QuickSwap.exchange. You should get a prompt like this. And what you're gonna do is change. You see it says QuickSwap wants to connect to your wallet. We're gonna hit that thing, that arrow in the center, and you're gonna scroll down and hit Polygon. because we're not operating on the Ethereum chain. Let me know if y'all got that, and then we're gonna hit connect. Now, if
I'm
you-
sorry. Can you go back a little bit? Like once you press on that, it says quick swap wants to connect to your wallet. I have
Yep.
the Ethereum, but you say you picked.
You're gonna switch it to
Matic?
Polygon. Yep.
Polygon. Okay.
Yep. So to confirm that you switched to Polygon, in the top left corner, you'll see the Polygon emblem. If it doesn't have that emblem there and it still has the Ethereum emblem, just click on it, and then you can go and switch it.
Mine says it has the emblem, but on top of it, it says wrong network.
Mm,
It says it on top where you're, I think you connected your wallet.
mhm.
Mine
Oh,
does
okay. It's telling me switch to Polygon. Okay.
Okay.
I'm all good now. At first it did say wrong network, but it did have the Polygon stuff in it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I
who
got- I
else
got
was that? They said theirs is doing the same. Rosa, was that you, Rosa?
No,
No,
I
this was
said,
Ariel,
That was Ari. Oh, okay.
but
Are you
mine
good
said the
now?
same thing too.
yeah, just click on the wrong network, click on it, and then choose the Polygon to switch it. And then you should be good.
Okay, Ariel, just let me know if you're good. I don't want to leave you behind. All right, so
I hit it, but it still says wrong network.
okay, in the top left corner, do you have the icon up there?
If you got a Samsung, it's on the top, like top right.
Okay, so it might, yes, it's probably different. I don't.
Yeah, I have Samsung, and it said it had the Polygon icon on the bottom.
Mhm.
On top of where it says total value locked, it has that purple, but then where it's supposed to connect my wallet, it's at wrong network. I just clicked on it and then went to Polygon, and it made me switch it. So it was good after that.
Okay.
Same for me
Ar-
too.
Yeah, Ariel, you may want to try typing in quickswap.exchange again, like closing it out, hitting that X. I'm not sure what y'all's look like, but hit the X to close out the website, search it again, and then see if it prompts you to do the same thing. Let me know
Okay.
if that works for you, and then we'll move forward. But yeah, so just to give y'all just a quick overview of this exchange, like it allows you to swap all of the native Polygon assets and then all of the wrap assets. So that will be like wrapped Ethereum, wrapped BTC. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap and we're gonna get the Polygon version of USDC. So that's what we're gonna be doing. All right. Ariel, how you looking over there?
Quick question, D-Wiz. So pretty much whenever I enter QuickSwap, I have to go through Trust Wallet, Polygon, QuickSwap exchange every time, correct?
Yeah, well, this is what you're gonna do to swap this. Like, you don't have to do this step, but I'm doing it because I want to save y'all some transaction fees, right? So this is a step that I'm just making sure y'all have, so you know how to do it. But this is a step that you don't necessarily have to do. Like, we can go straight to AAVE, but I want to show y'all this to save some cash. But yeah, this is what you would do.
I have a question.
Ariel, how you?
Oh, no,
What's
never
going on,
mind.
Rosa?
Oh, no, we'll check on Ariel.
Okay.
It's working now.
Cool, money. Let's
Yay!
go.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Usually when I'm in the Trust Wallet, I disconnect each time I do a transaction. I'm trying to see if I could disconnect from QuickSwap. Can I disconnect my wallet from here?
Yeah, you'll be able to. So if you see that little green dot in the
Yes.
top of my screen to the right, you see where my address is. If you tap that, you should be able to disconnect from there.
Where it says connected to, I don't see where it would say, I don't see,
Yeah.
it says change.
Yeah, we'll go through it though if we can't figure it out at right now, but we'll go through it later.
Okay, that's fine.
But we'll keep it moving. So since everybody's at this point, I want to go ahead and hit enter app. I'm not sure what it has on the Android devices, but you want to hit enter app, and you should notice, like I just mentioned, at the top right of my screen, you see my address. That lets me know that my wallet is connected. If you don't see your address displayed somewhere like that, then your wallet isn't connected, right? But you should be able to tap an area right there to connect your wallet to make sure that your wallet is connected. But if you see numbers and letters, that's your wallet address. You're connected to this market, to this platform. So what we're gonna do now, you should see something displayed like my screen here now, and you should already see Matic displayed. So I don't want to use, like I mentioned before, I don't want to utilize all of my Matic for this swap. I only want to utilize, so I have 64. I'm gonna use 58. So that's roughly $50 worth, right? And I want to swap this and hit select token, and I'm gonna select USDC, right? And now that I select the USDC, I'm gonna hit swap. So like I mentioned, do not use the max of your Matic because you need Matic for transaction fees. So yeah, I still roughly have like $6 worth of Matic. That's more than enough. Matic transaction fees are very cheap. So hit swap and confirm swap. You're gonna get something prompted like this to confirm the transaction, right? And it's costing me 1 cent for this transaction fee. So hit confirm.
I have a question. Over here in the trust wallet, that's where the USDT was sent over to, right?
No, your Matic should have been sent to your
Oh,
trust
okay,
wallet.
okay. My bad. I thought I jumped the gun. Oh, I'm practicing. I'm not going through it right now.
Oh yeah, you
practicing, so
good.
I just,
You good. Look, I don't mind it. Look, ask questions, please, because
Yeah.
because like people,
No, I'm excited because I've been wanting to use the Polygon network, like Quick Swap, because I use
Pancake Swap.
yes, I love it. You know,
Mhm.
at first I was like, oh man, now I got to learn something else. But this, I'm excited. I'm just excited that you are here and that is part of our membership. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm here every week. So y'all look, whatever the topic is, if I don't know about it, we'll learn together and I'll teach it and we collectively learn. Or if it's something I certainly know, like I will teach it and y'all will learn something very unique about
yeah,
the crypto
I
space.
appreciate it. Just know that we all appreciate it, all 22 of us.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for being here. So after you sent that transaction, it should confirm now. We're gonna hit close, right? And you can refresh your screen if you just pull your screen down, and it should populate. It has not, but I'm not worried. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit the X button because likely it has already sent. So I'm gonna hit the X button and I'm gonna go back to my wallet and refresh my screen, and it's delayed right now. So it's still pending. All right. I want to show y'all that step too. So you go back to your wallet. If you see that one up there, that lets me know that something is still ongoing with my transaction. If I hit Polygon and then I hit where it says smart contract call, I select that. I can go view this transaction on the blockchain. So I can hit view on Block Explorer to see what's going on with my transaction. It's still pending. So usually it doesn't take that long on Matic, but maybe they have some congestion on the blockchain. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep refreshing my screen, keep refreshing it. All you do is pull down on the screen and it should refresh and populate. But while it does that, we're gonna keep moving because the asset is gonna populate eventually, right? So now let's go back to browser, right? And in the top of the browser, y'all let me know if I'm going too fast. In the browser, you want to type in AAVE. That's all you gotta type in, hit search, right? What's gonna come up is AAVE.com. You wanna select the first one. I don't know if it's gonna be anything else, but if it doesn't say this, don't select it, AAVE.com. So now, this is the platform that we're gonna be borrowing our assets against, right? Which is AAVE. So once you're here, and like I said, I'm on the iPhone. If you're on an Android device, it should look similar, and you should just be able to hit launch app like this, and we'll go into the application. So hit agree. And I've been on this platform plenty of times, so it automatically connected my my wallet, and it still hasn't sent my USDC. So I'm a little worried about that, but not too worried. So I've already connected to my AAVE. So you should be prompted in a similar fashion that you were prompted on QuickSwap to connect to this platform also. Y'all let me know if y'all are doing that, and
Yeah.
or if y'all have any issues.
I see the Connect wallet, but then on top of it, I'm a little concerned with that Ethereum icon. Am I supposed to
Yeah.
see that?
Yeah, so where it comes on an under dashboard.
It's on top of where it says Connect. It's on top of Connect wallet.
Yeah, so
It has like the Ethereum icon.
I'll tell you
Right
what,
in
let me
front of,
see.
right in front, well, you know, right in front of those three dots.
So
the
I disconnected my wallet. So do you still have Polygon displayed like in the top left corner? Like I think it was Carlos that said for Android devices on the top right. Do you
Oh,
still
you know
have
what?
Polygon?
Oh, you know what? What I did is I ended up disconnecting the from the Polygon because I wanted to see if I could actually disconnect it. So I did. I'll connect it back. Sorry. I'm just,
No, you good. You
I
good.
just wanted
Play
to
with
make
it.
sure that I
Hey,
could
look,
disconnect my stuff.
look,
I got
play with it.
scared here for a second.
No, and it's good practice to disconnect
Yeah.
because you know these platforms or these platforms can have you know issues at times. They can get hacked or whatever, and so it's good practice to disconnect from these platforms, right? Once you've used them.
Quick thing,
So
sorry. The exchange, the quickswap.exchange, I don't have a little Polygon symbol on the top, but it is on that Polygon page.
you said on QuickSwap?
Yeah. It's not
Yeah,
showing that little Polygon on where it says the little arrow on the top under the time. It's
yeah.
not showing that.
Were you still able to connect that wallet,
Yes,
your
yeah,
wallet to it?
and it
Yeah,
says here the same thing that you had on
you
the QuickSwap.
yeah, you should be fine then. Because it won't allow you to swap if you're on Ethereum or any other blockchain. Like it's not gonna even process.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with the Polygon network because my assets should have been there already. But so I'm gonna hit connect wallet, and if you are at this same step, you just hit browser wallet to connect, and it should automatically connect. Y'all give me some whys in the chat if y'all are there or at this point. Jordan's good. Cool, cool.
It says wallet not detected on mine.
Okay. Do you have the address at the top populated?
On the exchange, yes.
Yeah. No, you're on QuickSwap or AAVE?
I'm in the AAVE right now, and with browser wallet, it just says wallet not detected.
Hmm.
I already connected my wallet on the. Let me try it one more time.
I would just try it again. Okay, Jordan's good. Ariel's good.
I had to transfer more Matic to my Trust wallet because I didn't account for the fees, so I'm kind of lost. I'm at the quick
Yeah.
swap exchange page.
Okay. Are you having issues there?
No issues, but I kind of missed it. Like you select a token that's the
Yeah,
Matic.
you're gonna select so you already have the Matic on in your trust wallet. You're gonna
Yeah.
swap some Matic, not all of it, because like I said, you want to keep for transaction fees, and you're gonna swap it for USDC.
I only yes, I got US. I got it. USDC. Okay.
Yep. And it took a little bit for mine to process. I actually do have it. You can see it on my screen now. I have the USDC in my wallet now, at the bottom of my screen. Carlos, how you doing over there, bro?
Yeah, it still says wallet not detected. There's probably something wrong here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, bro. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, Safari, let me try it on Chrome.
Okay.
Thanks. I'll try it over there.
Okay. We're gonna keep it moving, man. For those that's having issues, like I said, this is recorded. I will be available to like walk y'all through this if y'all get to these steps and have issues again. But we're gonna keep it moving so we can just go through the whole process. So now you should be at the screen similar to this. If not, matter of fact, you may be at a screen that looks like this that says markets, right? Let me know if y'all are there. Screen that says markets. If you're not, you want to hit the top right corner, the menu section, and you want to hit markets in the drop down, right? So once you're in the drop down, you want to go and select where it says Polygon here. For me, you want to select version 2. You want to select version 2, and then you want to select Polygon. That is the version that you want to be under. You do not want to be under the version 3 because version 3 limits you on some of the capabilities that is very pertinent when doing this. So y'all let me know, give me some whys in the chat that y'all there. I don't want to lose y'all who are still following. Let me know that you're on the Polygon network, Polygon market, on the version 2 Polygon market. All right, cool. Ariel's there. Cool. All right, so now we're gonna go and go back to that menu, and we're gonna hit dashboard. And let me just verify. See, this is what it did to me last time. So on the dashboard, go back, select version 2, and make sure you're on the Polygon version 2 on the dashboard. So now we're gonna scroll down, and as you can see, I have USD coin, and this is what I'm gonna be USDC coin that I'm gonna be supplying, and that is gonna be my collateral. And then I have $6 worth of Matic that I'll be utilizing for transaction fees. So now that we're here, you want to hit supply under USDC, and we want to do the max. So I'm gonna hit max, and it's gonna cost me 2 cents in Matic for this transaction. So now I'm gonna hit supply USDC, and then we're gonna get the contract to pop up, and I'm gonna confirm the contract. So this is my collateral that I'm supplying. So if you had $10,000 worth of USDC, this is the same function that you would apply, no matter what the price.
Is this also what you call becoming your own bank?
Yeah, to some degree.
Okay.
To some degree, yes, because the things that you'll be able to do, like for instance, like we're gonna take a loan against the asset that we have here. So just like you would go to a bank or some type of loan service, you'll be able to supply yourself with your own loan. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to manage that asset even more than what a bank will be able to do for you. So, all right. Add a token to wallet to track your balance. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll add it. Whatever. I don't know if y'all got that pop up, but I'm gonna hit save to add that because I didn't. That's my first time seeing that pop up. So hit OK close once you supplied that USDC. Now it may take some time, like it just did, to supply. So after you supplied that $50 worth of Matic, you want to go over and select borrow. So these are all the assets that you can borrow, right? We're gonna borrow USDC. Now, for everybody that's likely gonna do this, you know, on a regular, in a bear market, you do not want to borrow these assets that are depreciating. So you want to borrow only, you know what? Let me back up. Because I didn't state this in the beginning. This is not financial advice, but this is a beautiful thing. I just want to let y'all know that. So, all right, in a bear market, you do not want to borrow and hold assets that have the potential to depreciate, because then you run the risk of being liquidated. And I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like, and the risk that you have with being liquidated from your assets. So, but these are all the options that you have and how much you can actually borrow. So if I wanted to, like, I'll put in $50 worth of USDC as my collateral, but then I can come borrow $40, up to $40 worth of Matic, or $40 worth of wrapped Ethereum or BTC Chainlink. But like I said, because we are in a bear market, I don't want to borrow any of these but USDC, right? You could borrow DAI also, but for this purpose, I want to borrow USDC. I don't trust Tether very much. That's why I don't hold it for very long. I'm glad you got it, Carlos. So, but Tether is, you know, is good to transact very quickly with. It's almost available on almost all exchanges. So that's why I used it earlier. But as far as like borrowing USDT, I'm not borrowing USDT because they could go to nothing because of regulation and issues that they've been having with the SEC. So, but let's keep going. So now I'm going to borrow USDC. Now, rule of thumb in, you know, the normal centralized world, when you're dealing with credit, you really only want to use and I would use the same thing here, but you have a little bit more flexibility here. You only want to use, you want to use less than 30% of what your collateral is. Like that's the same with your credit, or that's rule of thumb when you dealing with your credit in the real world. And this is the real world too, but in a centralized world, you only want to use,
This is
you
the
don't want to use,
metaverse.
right. So me having only $50 of USDC here, all right, I don't know what 30% of that is, but I'm just gonna put $10 here. And I only want to borrow $10 worth. It's gonna give me, or 10 USDC. That's gonna be $9.95. So y'all see where it says transaction overview. This is the most important metric of this platform, and that is your health factor. I hope it displays the same way on the Android devices. So a 4.27 health factor is amazing. Like you're likely not gonna be liquidated if these assets go, or the asset that you borrowed goes extremely low. But as you see, liquidation at less than 1 would occur. So that's where, if I borrow, say, the max I can borrow is 40, right? The max I can borrow is 40. and it warns me. You see what my health factor is? 1.06. So borrowing this amount will reduce your health factor, increase risk of liquidation. So when you get to this point and it breaks below 1, you don't immediately get liquidated, right? What occurs is it starts to take away from your collateral that you have sitting there to pay on that loan because your health factor is so low. Does that make sense to everybody? So you
Yes.
want to stay safe and only borrow. Don't be like me. I get a little risky, but I'm gonna show y'all how to manage risk when you are risky. So as I said, you want a very good health score. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna max this thing out. Now I'm gonna show y'all what this looks like. All right. The most I can do is 40.27. I'm gonna acknowledge that. Okay, it is what it is. Right. I'm gonna borrow that $40. It's gonna charge me 3 cents. Y'all don't go borrow the max if you doing this with a ton of money right now. I'm just doing this is for test purposes. Right. Let's hit confirm. And soon as I borrow this, and I'm gonna show y'all, it's gonna display in my wallet immediately. You can't do this anywhere else in the world. So I'm gonna add this to my wallet too, because I didn't know they did this. That is new, right? You can't do this anywhere where you take a loan out on something and get it immediately. It's likely in my wallet already. That $40 I borrowed, it's in my wallet already. So it's still warning me that, I could potentially be liquidated, right? My health factor is at 1.06, right? But what I could do is, oh, dang, I did it a little backwards, but I'm gonna show y'all this anyway. So for instance, let me see if I can go. All right, I'm gonna refresh my screen real quick. Refresh. All right, so this is what I've supplied already. That's my collateral. If I close the browser, like you will see this 40 USDC in my wallet, but it's displaying here already. So that's what I borrowed. If you gotten to this point, you will see yours in the same place. So one thing I want to show y'all though that's amazing about this. So say I borrowed Ethereum, right? And my health score was at 1.06. What I could do is, and not that I borrowed Ethereum, but I supplied Ethereum, and Ethereum was declining, like it declined from 4,000 something to what it is now. I could come here to protect my asset by using this swap function. And I should have did this before, but actually it ain't working here. So this is what we're gonna do. And it's probably happening because I'm on iPhone. You Android users, you probably won't have this issue at all. But if you're on iPhone and you hit this swap button and it does nothing, I want y'all to go to this menu button at the top, scroll and see where it says switch to AAVE Classic. Select that. And Android users, if you having the same issue where you tap the swap button and it did that, do the same thing. Go to the menu button in the top right, scroll down and switch to Classic View, right? So this is what I deposited originally, right? I deposited USDC coin, right? I'm gonna go to swap, and this is how you protect yourself. And I should have put it on Ethereum first. I wasn't thinking about it, but to show y'all what you can do. So your collateralized assets, you can swap them at any point in time. So say you did mistakenly, or you you've been utilizing Ethereum to borrow against or use as collateral. I'm gonna tell y'all how I do this. So right now I have Ethereum that I use as collateral. When Ethereum dropped to $700, I moved my USDC into this wrapped Ethereum. And I did that because when it bounced in reverse, and now we back to what we at, $1,600, right? I'm practically trading within this application. So I'm trading with, I don't want to lose y'all too much, and y'all tell me if I'm losing y'all. So that USDC that I had sitting, I swapped it into Ethereum when it was at $700. And hypothetically, we're gonna say when it was at $700, I swapped $10,000 worth into from USDC to wrapped Ethereum. Now it goes to back to $1,400. I can come back in here and swap my collateral back to USDC and practically take profit. So you actually can trade within this platform, right? Using your collateral. And you can continue to do that as the market goes up or down. So there's two ways that you can manipulate this platform. You can utilize your collateral. Mike Foxtrot, what'd you talk about?
When you asked if we were lost, I said, Lima, Mike Foxtrot, if you know what I mean.
You lost? Don't be lost. Where you lost at?
Don't worry about it. I'll catch up.
I don't want you to be lost. I don't want you to be lost. But I'm gonna tell y'all. So
I have a question.
go ahead, Rosa.
All right. I'm trying to figure out when you said you could even, I guess, take profit or something like that when it's down, or when it's down is when you want to go in so that when it comes up, you don't have to pay that money back out of your pocket. The asset, the appreciated asset will pay your loan back.
That is a fact.
Yay!
Yes. So, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay, I didn't
so,
get lost then. Okay.
So with the example, what I was saying, so let's say today, Ethereum, like I was saying, it dropped to $700. And I had $10,000 sitting, because this is what I do. This is what I practice. I'm telling y'all. I have $10,000 sitting, waiting for Ethereum to drop to a low, right? It dropped today to $700. I'm going to supply my collateral of USDC, that 10,000 to wrapped Ethereum, which is the same as Ethereum, but it's just on the Polygon blockchain, right? So now I have $10,000 worth of wrapped Ethereum, and a month passes, and now we're here the month that day, a month that passed, right? And now Ethereum's at $1,400. It doubled, which it practically did in the past month, right? Now I can go and take profit. I can go take profit from what I borrowed or what I use as collateral. And now I have $20,000 worth of an asset versus what I had at 10,000. So this is why I say, this is what I mean, where you can actually trade within this platform using your collateral, even after you've borrowed that asset. So you borrowed, say you, let me go back a little bit. I put 10,000 in. Say I borrowed the max, because that's just me. I borrowed the max, which is like 85%. I put 10,000 in, I get $8,500 out. I put it back in my bank account because I want to be risk off as much as possible, right? But now I have $10,000 worth of USDC on that day that Ethereum was at $700. So I still have my 8,500 in my bank account, but I got that $10,000 sitting, waiting for Ethereum to drop to this low of $700. I buy $10,000 worth Ethereum. I know I'm repeating it, but I want it to stick on you. I want to stick to your ribs. So I buy that Ethereum with that $10,000. A month later, Ethereum goes to $1,400. Now I have $20,000 of my supplied collateral, and I can convert it back to USDC. And now I have 10,000 that I still owe for that loan, and I have the 10,000 that I made because Ethereum appreciated in value. Now I can use that collateral to pay my loan.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
When this thing, when it goes down, isn't that when it liquidates you?
Yes. Yeah. So if it goes below 1, and you can see my health factor there, right? If it
Mhm.
goes below 1, then yes, I would start to get liquidated. It doesn't
Oh,
it doesn't liquidate your entire collateral. It's gonna just start chipping away to pay back what you're lacking as far as like paying back on the loan
Okay.
based off of the asset that was likely depreciating, right? So like
Mhm.
right now, if I swap this USDC, the max of it, to wrapped Ethereum, I will already start getting liquidated because you see it dropping below the 1 point.
Mhm.
So I'm not
Okay.
gonna do that. But I
Okay,
wanted
I
to
get it
show
with
y'all.
the, okay, with the, so we have to keep up with the health factor, but we wouldn't do, well, you're taking more of a risk, but for some of us, if we wanted to stay cool, we would just borrow like 10, 15 out of that 50, right?
Right. So
Okay, I
yeah,
get it.
just to be a little bit more safer, but I've already borrowed against at the max. So that's what affects my health score. Now,
Now,
what
also,
also,
there's not a time frame of when you have to
nope,
when you have to return the loan, right? In the crypto world, right?
nope. They're now on centralized exchanges. I believe they do have time frames where you have to pay like on monthly. For
Mhm.
this, there is no time frame. Like you can literally do this as long as this platform is available to be used.
You
Like
don't
you
know
don't
how
have.
you don't know how excited I am.
It's powerful. It's powerful. Like the only difference is, so as you can see here, so when you supply, and these are numbers that you would likely, you don't even get these numbers on at a bank account. When you supply your collateral to this platform, you also gain interest for supplying that collateral. Now, you also, and let me go back, and you see, and I kind of circled it here, that 0.32%. For supplying my $50 worth of Matic on an annual basis, I'll earn 0.32%. Now that ain't crazy. That ain't a significant amount in the crypto world by any measure, right? But in your bank account, how many people getting 0.32% in their bank account?
Yeah, they're giving like less than 1%.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But you're getting that. Now now on the flip side, what you borrow, it also is being taxed. And this is what affects your health score. So let me see if I can show y'all that. So we go to
Oh,
borrow.
somebody just asked something on the chat. Someone said, Mr. Elusive said, so how does the platform secure its loan out funds if there is no repayment plan timeframe?
I don't completely understand your question. So how does the platform secure its loaned out funds? It's all through smart contract. So
I think he means, how does the platform ensure, like, how do they protect themselves and say, hey, you better give us this loan back?
oh, okay. So this platform is ran strictly on a smart contract. It has no human interaction. So what's supplied is supplied. And if people just stop supplying them, hey, maybe we have an issue with being able to provide this service, right? But I hope that makes sense.
I wouldn't want to mess this up. I would want to
Yes.
just repay the loan. That's why I think that's why you said it's good to choose a appreciating asset, because then it doesn't come out of your pocket at all.
Right. So when the market is trending upward, you want to, like I said earlier, NFA, not financial advice, but when the market reverses back to the upside and we're not in a bear market, that is when you supply this USDC, right? You supply the USDC and you ride the wave back up. You ride Bitcoin and all the altcoins back up to 69K. And you take profit along the way to pay that loan off. Once you pay that loan off, using the collateral that's on this platform to pay the loan, like what can you do that? Like seriously, using the collateral that's on this platform to pay your loan back off, it is major. Like I don't know how major,
Yeah,
much
basically
more
you
major that can be.
you don't have to come out of pocket because you chose asset that is appreciating, an asset that will go up. So you borrowing, but you don't really have to pay it back because you're being smart about it and choosing an asset that's going to go up, like Ethereum or Bitcoin. Do they have Bitcoin in this
Yep.
thing?
You have wrapped Bitcoin.
How come you
because it's
didn't
on the-
choose Bitcoin? Is it because Ethereum kind of moves more?
So I use Ethereum because one, yeah, it's gonna move more by percentage, right? But I also have used Matic because Matic is gonna move more by percentage than Ethereum.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So but I try to stay with the safer assets. So let me see if I can show y'all those assets again. So like you have like this AAVE Ghost, like yeah, you see you supply that, you're gonna get 5% APY interest for supplying it. But yeah, I don't know how safe that asset is. So I'm not gonna touch that. A USDT, it has too much SEC legal issues going on. You got hedge funds trying to short USDT. I'm not touching that. Balancer, 100% interest for supplying there, but I'm not touching that because that sounds too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? Chainlink could be a good one to borrow again, to supply to, like move from USDC to Chainlink as the market trends back up, because Chainlink is the oracle of most of these blockchains. It's gonna be here. Like Chainlink will be here 10 years from now, long as it still, you know, provides the same function as it does today, right? Then you have wrapped Bitcoin. So I could use Bitcoin, but for this purpose, I want the max amount of gain by percentage so I can pay that loan back as soon as possible. So, you know, I can profit. Let me see. Mr. Elusive says, okay, I get it. So it's down to the people to be genuine. So it's not more so people. Like I said, this whole platform operates off of a smart contract without human interaction. So as you supply, you get back based off of coding. Now, that doesn't limit the risk, like it limits the risk of human interaction. Like that's why you don't have the issues with this platform that Celsius has, because Celsius was taking your assets and doing riskier things with your assets while you were borrowing against your assets. So this platform doesn't do that. You provide, they supply, and you borrow. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. But I'm not saying that it's 100% you know, free of risk, because you also have people that have the ability to hack. Like if there's some code out there, like there is potential to be hacked. You know what I'm saying? So there is risk in doing it for sure. but it's more so not the people who maintain AAVE that would be, you know, we will be dealing with as far as them being genuine or not, because the platform operates strictly off a smart contract. It will be more so if they have any vulnerabilities that can be exploited by hackers, which AAVE's had no hacks, knock on wood, to my knowledge.
Yeah, and I also think the reason why I think this platform is popular is because if somebody has assets just sitting around, you might as well get some interest on it.
Right.
You know,
Right.
you might as well. It's kind of like staking, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Oh, okay.
It's the same. I mean, it's practically the same. Because, and who is this? Jordan said, "Can you explain APY?" And Pam said, "Yes, annual percentage yield." So, like for this, for Chainlink, if you supply whatever amount of Chainlink, the supply that you have in there, you'll receive 0.37% annually of that value that you supplied, like rewarded to you. But now also, and I think I kind of touched on it before. Hold on, because I might have. Give me a second. Let me go back to Chainlink. Okay, so I showed it. I did it back. Jordan say he's good, but yeah. So, and I meant to talk on this earlier, sir. So Chainlink, when you supply, you get 0.01%, right? But to counteract that, this is how they create that balance and the health factor. Instead of you having these monthly payments, how they kind of tax you is what you borrow. It is, you have to pay back a certain percentage. Where's Chainlink? You have to pay back 0.37%, right? But how you counteract that is this. You don't do like my risky self does, and you put 10,000 in and say you only take 1,000 out to borrow. Now what you're borrowing against, or what you borrow, which is that $1,000 worth, it's only being taxed at 0.37%. But with that other 10,000 that you supplied, which it may not completely balance out, but that 10,000 that you supplied is getting 0.01% annually. So you kind of create a balance, but the more riskier you are, you'll see your health score over time start to decline because of this interest factor on the borrow side and the collateralized side, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't, like, tell me to make it make sense. And I try to. So
Well, you know what? I was just sitting here thinking, like, let's say if somebody does kind of default on it, I mean, couldn't they just keep the rest that you didn't have and then put it to a appreciating, and then they'll get back the money anyway?
so you mean if their health factor dropped below 1
yeah,
and they still have value there, but they
yeah,
put
or
it
they didn't
to an
pay their
appreciating
loan
asset?
back.
Hold on,
Like
say it one more time.
Like, let's say they borrowed the 40, right? They borrowed the 40 and put it on an asset. Well, okay. I think what I'm trying to ask is this. So can you change this? Like when you do $40 in asset and you borrowing it, can you actually put it in your actual account? Like,
Yeah.
can you swap it to US dollar?
So, but you have to go in reverse on what we did today to supply it. So now, right? So I'm gonna show y'all, because I have that $40 worth of USDC in my wallet. So I'm gonna close this and I'm gonna go to the wallet, refresh it, and now you see that $40 or 40 USDC in my wallet that I borrowed. So to get this back, I did this today. To get this back into my bank account, I go from here, right? And I go to send, and I take that back.
Would you send it to Coinbase and do it like that?
See, I added another step in here that I showed y'all on QuickSwap. So
Oh, yeah,
you
to
would-
avoid the gas fees.
So you
Yeah.
would have to go back to QuickSwap first, and we'll just do it. We'll simulate it, right? You go to QuickSwap, and I hope I explained that thoroughly about AAVE. If y'all got any questions, please drop your questions. We'll go back to it, and I want y'all to fully understand the capabilities of that platform and how you can utilize it and how you can take advantage of it, right? But if you wanted to go in reverse and now take that borrowed asset and put it back in your bank account, this is what you would have to do. So I will come back to QuickSwap. I'm still connected to the wallet. Excuse me. I'm gonna flip. You see that little button in the center? I'm gonna flip it and I'm gonna select USDC because that's what I borrowed, and I got 40 USDC. I'm gonna hit max because I want all of my USDC to go and go back into Matic. So I'm gonna approve it, hit confirm, right? Now I'm converting all that USDC and I'm putting it back into Matic because you can't send USDC to Qcoin because they don't have a Polygon version of USDC on Qcoin. And this is why I'm doing this step here. So now, come on, I thought I did that. All right. They trying to tax me twice. All right, so now I'm gonna close that. Transaction occurred. All right, now I have $45 worth of Matic. So now I hit Polygon. I'm gonna hit send. I'm gonna go back to Qcoin, and I'm moving fast because this side of things is completely in reverse of what we did initially to get the Matic and borrow and all that stuff. So I come back here and I'm gonna deposit that Matic. I'm gonna select Polygon network. I'm gonna copy that address, go back to the Trust wallet. I'm gonna paste the address. I'm gonna hit max because I want to see exactly how much I have, but I'm gonna take some off because I know I gotta keep some in here for transaction fees, right? So I'm gonna say, we'll say 46 Matic that I want to send, right? Hit next, and I'm gonna confirm the transfer, right? So it's gonna take a little bit of time for that transfer to get to Qcoin because when you send anything from a decentralized wallet, whether it be decentralized wallet or exchange, to a centralized entity, they have to process it, and it takes a little bit more time to than what the blockchain would do. So Pam says, oh, okay, she said, I know, right? Kind of exciting once we start to understand everything. I think if we just keep familiarizing ourselves with everything, things will continue to click, most certainly. So like I'll tell y'all, I didn't start doing this until I want to say December of last year, or maybe January, right? But I was made aware of this probably a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, right? And I understood what it was all about, but it took me some time to figure out and say, all right, I want to actually put this into practice. And when I started putting it into practice, initially I was like, oh, this is a cheat code. Like, this is how you accumulate, you know, more and more assets with in somewhat minimal risk by doing this borrowing, supplying, swapping, trading type function, what I just showed y'all. So like it clicked in my mind. I was like, I need to put, and I ain't telling y'all to do this, but I've been doing this. Every dollar, because it's a depreciating, I wouldn't call it an asset, but every dollar that I excuse me, that I receive, I pretty much take it through this cycle because I want to accumulate more assets in crypto, but then I also want to somewhat stay safe with cash. So what I'll do is, because like I told you, I'm a little bit more riskier, and I'm gonna tell y'all how risky I am, because when I initially started this, Bitcoin may have been at like 40, 50,000. And I literally was almost borrowing the max, right? My health score was probably at like 1.20, maybe, then. But then I realized the game. When the market started to decline, I was like, okay, I need to move from these assets that fluctuate in price to a stable asset. I moved all of my value that I had into a stable asset, and the market just declined. But my health score remained above 1. To protect it, occasionally I would add more, cash in there, or I would just leave it there. But it didn't decline significantly because I had a stable asset
Yeah,
sitting there.
that's what's good about a stable coin, right? Because it freezes it from going up or down.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So think about it like this. Like Bitcoin is at, where Bitcoin at now? 20, I can't remember now. It's in the low 20s right now. It dropped from 40, 50,000 to 17,000, and my health score remained above 1. At one point, my health score was at like 1 or 2 something, because I supplied and I didn't borrow to kind of just protect what I had there, right? But I remained in the market to be able to supply when Ethereum, I actually did supply significantly when Ethereum hit $700. So I've been taking profit every time we hit an area of consolidation on the chart. So this benefits, the benefits of knowing how to chart and trade will enhance your ability on this side also, if that makes sense to y'all. Right? All right, let me see. Let me go back. So that Polygon has left my trust wallet, and now is likely in my KuCoin account by now, I would assume. Let's see. Assets. It's not here yet. So I'm gonna give it some time, but it'll populate here. But the next steps is to, Jacqueline says, dang, an aha moment. You're just switching to a stable coin. That is it. That is all I'm doing. But I'm doing it on a platform that allows me to do it with my collateral after I've already borrowed against that collateral. That is the cheat code. It's a beautiful thing. I'm glad you hit that aha moment. It is a beautiful thing. And when it hit me, I was like, oh, like I said, every dollar has to go through this cycle. Every dollar has to go through this cycle. Like I need to watch every dollar to go through this cycle. Then I'll, put some back into my bank account, what I'm saying, for my day-to-day business or whatever, or for savings or whatever I want to do. But every dollar I have filtering through this cycle, and it allows me to accumulate assets, what I'm saying, without constantly having to really buy them. You know what I'm saying? Because that collateral I'm just trading with for the most part. All right, let me see. KuCoin. Y'all slow today, man. Where my Matic at? All right, I'm gonna give it some time. But the next step, and I'll just speak on it right now, right? So after you supply, I mean, after you transfer that Matic, because remember we had to convert it on QuickSwap because Qcoin does not have the Polygon version of USDC. So I had to swap that USDC for Matic in my Trust wallet, and I sent it to Qcoin. So once it populates in Qcoin, now what I do is I swap Matic back to USDT because that's what I started with, and I send that USDT back to Coinbase, and then I cash out and I sell that USDT that I had in Coinbase. I mean, that I moved to Coinbase, and it goes back into my bank account. Now, cheat code, when you sell on Coinbase, don't just sell directly back to your bank account or debit card. If you connect your PayPal account, you don't incur any transaction fees. So when you sell on Coinbase, sell to your PayPal account. It takes a day, and you can then, deposit it from PayPal back into your bank account. And it takes however many days to process that.
Awesome. Hey, Wiz, real quick. I think, I don't know if you put the article or not, but the thing about Voyager that I saw was that FTX is going to buy out the contract, I believe. Like, give
Yes.
people who lost money on Voyager a chance to cash out to them or buy more assets with them, the FTX.
Hold on, repeat that last part again, bro.
Yeah, they're going to let the people who lost money or whatever you have left in Voyager is going to transfer to FTX, and FTX is going to let you either cash out or buy assets with them, other coins.
Did they already go with the deal? Because I remember, I remember what recently happened. Voyager came back and was like, nah, we're not gonna be going through with that deal because FTX was lowballing them on the price.
Okay, yeah. So I just saw that they were working on that. Hopefully they'll go back on that for that. Yeah,
So
I do have money too also in there.
yeah, I actually liked Voyager when I first got on there. But what I'll tell you also, there's an exchange that was called Mount Gox, and this was many years ago. They were insolvent, and the people who had assets on there, they were in a similar situation like Voyager and these other exchanges that are insolvent now, and they're just allowing them now to get their assets that they held on there. Now it sucks, but if Voyager goes through a similar situation, it could be years before you get your assets, worst case. But in those years, Bitcoin could be at 200,000, and whatever you had on there could be, 100x or 50.
Yeah,
it could, you know what I'm saying? So I always like to think glass half full.
Yeah, exactly. It goes through money in the bank.
Yeah, so it could. I would just view it as, man, like, hey, it's some money that I stored away that I vowed that I wouldn't touch for now until they get the legalities out the way, and then but yeah, I would just hope they can process it very fast. The only thing that sucks is, if you invested in an asset that shoots to the moon, and you have a significant amount of that asset on this platform that's stuck, and you are not able to take profits during that time frame, or so you go through a full bull market, and then we're back in the bear market. Because I hope y'all know this is just how crypto works. Well, any financial market, it goes through these waves of markets. Finally got my Matic. Y'all see that? It goes through these waves, but crypto, as of now, we have a 4-year cycle. And in that 4-year cycle, we have a bull market, a bear market, an accumulation phase, and then we have that transition back to going bull. So you could have those assets sitting through another bull market, then only to get them back in a bear market where the value could be back to where it is now, or it could be higher, but not at that high amount that it was when you would have wanted to cash out those assets. So, but just, yeah, as of now, just, hey, just let it roll, man. It sucks, but yeah, I would just let it roll in and just wait for them to figure out what they're gonna do. It would be great if FTX, you know, bought them out, but the only issue with that is you wouldn't be able to get your entire value back. So the best thing from, like, in my perspective is, like, allow them to just go the course similar to like these guys with Mount Gox, because people had Bitcoin on there, and like if they had $100 worth of Bitcoin when Mount Gox went insolvent, now that $100 worth of Bitcoin could be $5,000 when they get it back. You know what I'm saying? So I would just let it play its cards, man. Let it roll out. But I got my Matic. I explained what would occur. I'm actually gonna leave this Matic here because I probably just do something else with it. But like I said, you're gonna now send the Matic from, or no, you're gonna swap the Matic in Qcoin back to USDT, and you're gonna move that USDT from Qcoin to Coinbase, and you're gonna sell that USDT back to cash and withdraw it into your bank account. But you're gonna withdraw it into PayPal because PayPal has 0 fees to withdraw to. Does that all make sense?
Awesome class. I get it now. I was so skeptical on this, but you made it clear. This is gonna be one of the things I'm gonna do first thing I get some extra cash.
Yeah.
But thank you for the class.
Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem. I don't even mean to cut you off, but I don't like, if y'all have issues outside of this class trying to do this, like, hit me up, and like we can even hop on the phone on Discord and I can walk y'all through it. Like, I'm retired. I'm usually at home majority of the day. So if y'all having issues, hit me. But
You're like Moody. You know how to explain stuff.
Moody, my brother, man, we learn from each other.
He's been quiet all night though.
Where he? I don't think he on here. Where he
Hey,
go?
hey, thank you. I gotta step out, man. But thank you very much.
Oh yeah, certainly, man. So I did have some more info I wanted to touch on.
Okay.
But that is the gist of the class for the most part. I actually got it here, and I'll just touch on it briefly here. So some of the top market news that we have in the crypto space, and it's not all the top, but I'll just cover it real quick. So Solana, and I know y'all probably heard me in the past weeks or months or whatever. I've been a little bearish on Solana. Like, I'm like 50-50 with it now. Like, I made my money in Solana when it ran to $200 and I cashed out decently, right? But Solana has these outages on their blockchain, and it's really been have me scratch my head. Like, is this still a good investment? So recently, Solana, I don't know if y'all knew, Solana opened up a actual physical store that reminds me of like an Apple store. Like, this is the first cryptocurrency to do something like this. So it's kind of bridging that element of Web 2 and Web 3 together. And like, I think they have a recipe for potential success with this. I was a little like,
I seen it on TikTok too. And
Yeah,
they
so-
coming out with a cell phone.
right. So I was a little like, I wasn't really feeling the cell
You better
phone
get back on
concept.
that train.
I wasn't really feeling it, right? But now I'm like, one thing that makes me a little bit more level-headed about them is this, that they have the second most validators on their network, right? And validators validate transactions on the network. That would significantly improve their blockchain so they won't have as many outages. And that was the reason why I was more bearish on Solana. But Solana is really doing a lot. Like, they've been very competitive against Ethereum with the NFTs. They now have this phone coming out in 2000 next year. They also have that physical store that reminds me of the Apple store, where they pretty much integrate people who aren't already in crypto and pretty much teach them about
Yep,
everything
they
that's
gotta
on the Solana
educate them.
blockchain. That is dope. That is major. Nobody's doing that, right? But I just want y'all to, you know, be abreast with that. Then also, this news about people petitioning to remove the SEC chairman. I think his name is Gary. I can't think his last name. It's Gary something. But the guy used to teach about crypto at MIT, right? And people, when he came on as the SEC, the chairman, everybody thought he was going to be very friendly about crypto. Nah, he's been the Grinch about crypto. So people have been petitioning to try and get him removed as the SEC chairman because of his overbearing and overly rigid views about cryptocurrency and trying to make every cryptocurrency a security, right? So that was some news that came out. But then also today is my favorite cryptocurrency of all time, Shiba Inu's anniversary. I'm lying about that. So
Oh,
don't take it
I was
serious.
about to say is well, you know, it's good because they got the Shiba verse. You know, they have a good following.
Yeah,
Shiba Inu has a good following.
Shiba has a huge audience, and they be trying to fight me on Facebook when I tell them that Shiba not going to 1 cent.
Yeah,
But
I was about to fight you because I mean that's I mean, it's an altcoin. It's, you know, but the thing, I do have my safe bet with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I just recently started looking at Binance. But I do have altcoins, and Shiba Inu actually, I think I invested like $15 or $30 and it shot up to like, I turned that $15, $30 to $500.
oh yeah, yeah.
Because I got in early, but right now it's looking crazy.
Oh yeah.
I didn't take profits, but I'm hoping it
Yeah,
rises
I
back
took-
up again.
Yeah, I got in Shiba fairly early, and I took profit on it. Now I'm not buying anymore, but similar to my sentiment with Dogecoin, like I took significant profits on Dogecoin, and now I'm just letting what I have sit. So if it goes up, it goes up. The only way I buy more is they completely collapse in value, and I throw some change over there. But I'm not.
I also need you to look at this one coin. It's through the creator of VV app. And
Oh, am I?
yes, I want to know the easiest possible way to get that coin. I want that coin, but just the hoops, you know, we did hoops today, like we jumped through different hoops, but I
These
just
all
feel
the
like you will be
exchanges
able
right
to
here.
explain it to me better. Wait, you got it?
Yep. You can get it from
So
any of these exchanges. So you
what
just create an
exchange?
account, Bitforex,
Oh, okay.
Gate.io, Bitmart, they all have it. So what I did was just go to CoinGecko, right? You go to CoinGecko, and we're in my Ask Me Anything section. So if y'all have any questions about crypto, no matter what the topic,
I got a
ask
question.
away.
You just asked about Ecomi?
Say
Yes.
again.
Ecomi.
Yeah, I'm holding it right now, but I mean, I'm definitely curious to know what you think about it, D-Wiz.
Yeah, so what I tell y'all is my brother Moody, he's been big on OMI for a very long time. I don't hold any OMI, but I do like their integration with the VV app and the potential when they actually converse and actually make VV more decentralized, and not, or if they're gonna go that route to be more decentralized, because I just recently saw on VV they requiring you to oh dang, I forgot. I didn't two-factor authenticate. I need to go on there because I got some assets on the VV app. But
what about the person that runs VV? He's like a top dog. Like he's the one that brung us like lots of stuff from our childhood, like Disney. I mean, he
yeah,
brought a lot
they're
of stuff,
connected.
like
They are connected. So
yeah, I mean, they just they partnered with USPS. He brings out the
yep,
Marvel. I
yep,
mean, it's a lot of stuff. And then now they're partnering with AMC because now I have a NFT with
yep.
AMC, and at first my AMC NFTs were going to the Wax wallet. This one went to the VV, and I was so excited. I want the coin, but I just need somebody to tell me what I.
All you got to do is create an account on one of these exchanges.
Now I have Bitmart because I think with Bitmart, that's where I found out using XLM saved me tremendously on
Yes.
gas fees. But now I forgot how to do it because
You
I
forgot
have
how to send XLM to Bitmart?
yeah, I have this other coin in Bitmart, and I haven't even checked Bitmart that much because I found out that if ever I have to take out, this coin, I'm gonna have to
Mhm.
pay a lot in gas fees.
Yeah, some of those exchanges are like that. And I realized that with Gate.io, I've had some situations where I would buy something there. Like I have some assets sitting in Gate.io that I'm just like, whatever, I don't even want to deal with it because I've had to run around on that site, on that exchange. But to get your XLM to Bitmart, you can buy the XLM on Coinbase and send it directly there. What you want to make sure though is if Bitmart requires you to have a memo. So
Yeah, I know how to do the memo.
all right, cool. But yeah, I am bullish on OMI. Like I said, my brother Moody, this is one of the first coins that I want to say that he had purchasing significantly also.
Yeah,
But
because I think that they're in the NFT space. Like,
yeah,
and now the reason why they want you to do a KYC is so that now you can sell it on Polygon. You can sell it, on not the OpenSea. I mean, you can sell it on OpenSea.
oh yes, yeah, that's dope. Now see, I gotta look back into it, but I know OMI was also partnering with IMX, which is Immutable X. Immutable X is a side chain of Ethereum, but it allows you to transact with no fees with NFTs. And OMI was partnering with IMX to develop a platform for them that would do exactly that. So IMX is also a great project to look
So,
into.
yeah, because I'm trying to see, because I watched a video where it showed me how to do it and to get it in my Trust wallet, because I don't want to do Gate.io because that's another app I got to download, which I'm okay. But this the Bitmart, I had yeah,
Had
those
some
gas
stuff over
fees.
there.
I was like, oh my gosh. I hope this coin goes up to a lot so then at least it could pay for the gas fees. But
They
it's
rose
like
as
I
well.
stopped
It's not
putting on
this.
it because it's not worth it.
What you say, Lou?
I got mine's on Ascendex and I don't have any issues, man. It's not as good as KuCoin, Ascendex, but they have many coins on there. And I think Omi, we were supposed to do something like switch it to like a different kind of coin. But if you had it on Ascendex, it transitioned for you automatically. So I don't have any issues with Ascendex.
That's pretty dope.
Max,
I've not used Ascendex, but that's pretty dope. You
So
might
I
want
guess
to
I'm
try
just
that
gonna
one.
have to just watch this video so then I can just purchase it and have it on my, well, now actually, you know what? You made it beneficial for me now to learn how to use Qcoin, because at first I was stubborn about Qcoin. I said, no, I'm not adding any more stuff. But now that they don't do the KYC and everything, with me getting Ecomi, there's a way that I have to use Qcoin and jump through hoops to get it into my Trust wallet.
Yeah. Oh, I
I
gotta
don't think
show you too. I'm gonna show you in a second how you can add. Well, I kind of showed you earlier, but I'll show you again how to add other tokens that aren't just BNB base. Like we added Polygon earlier. I'll show you again the other tokens in a second. But Lou, you was about to say something?
I was just gonna say that since OMI is not on KuCoin, if you go on the Sendex, you pretty much have like another platform that you can kind of like you don't want to have all your assets on one platform. So Sendex has Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the other coins, not as much as KuCoin, but it's like you can kind of diversify your portfolio, and it has that exotic coin right now, which it will be available in more coins. So right now it's a time to get in because it's not available on KuCoin, but once they hit KuCoin, then the price is going to go up. You know what I'm saying? So now is the time to get in before.
Yeah, before it gets too popular exchanges.
Right, exactly.
I get it.
The limiting factor is the accessibility to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I stopped buying it because everything crashed. But I think you got D-Wiz talking about it. I'm gonna have to throw a few pesos in there.
Yeah. So okay, there you go. All right, so you can
what it was? I have Saitama. I have a little bit of Saitama in there, and I said, you know what? I'm not adding no more because it just doesn't, for me to have to get out of there. It's, I'm gonna have to pay those gas fees. So
yeah, I see.
And then
So
Saitama had their own thing. They had their own app and everything. I could never get Saitama on there either. I was like, y'all got to get yourself together.
yeah, I think they had SataMask or something like that.
Yeah, SataMask. Yep, that's the one I had.
Yeah. So Jordan asked, how do you find projects early, right? So I have many sources for where I find projects. My primary source is on YouTube, right? I follow a lot of great channels that bring a like new projects and they talk about them. Now, I like channels that are not, that don't really sway me to think some way about a project. I like them to just give me the black and white and I choose what I want to do surrounding the information on that project. So one of the primary channels I watch is Coin Bureau, and you won't get the earliest or extremely early projects seen on Coin Bureau, but you will see some projects that that could be very early. Now I also want to share with y'all, I do have
somebody's telling you good night.
Oh yeah, I see it. Thanks, Jacqueline.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for everything tonight. You made things so much more clear. By the way, I'm pretty new to all of this. So thanks for not making folks feel crazy for asking questions. Have a good night, everyone. I'm fake. Cool. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank everybody for joining tonight. But what I was gonna mention, I have a Discord server. I am not active on this Discord server, but I use this Discord server for information. So what I'll do is I'll drop the server link if y'all want to access it. It has practically every YouTuber that I follow, well, almost all of them that I follow for information. I have live Twitter feeds that come on that give you updates about technical analysis from people. I will not be active in that chat because I'm primarily active in MSC. But if you have any questions that may populate on that Discord server, just come to MSC and ask me about it. But I'm not active over there. So I don't even the general chat that I have it disabled to even talk. But if you want a source where you can get the latest news and information, some of the information that I have in MSC, I actually have in this Discord server too, but I have more in that server. So I'll share that in the channel. But
I have a question.
Mhm.
Have you heard of Pink Sale? Because sometimes they have projects that come out early before it comes out to the popular exchanges.
Yes. So I have heard of
Pink Sale.
Yeah, I have heard of Pinks. I used to use it all the time, and it's for the BNB projects, right? BNB chain projects,
Oh,
and
I
a
didn't
lot
know
of them.
that.
Yeah, it's primarily for BNB, the BNB chain. So like most of the assets, like you'll likely buy them via Pancake Swap or something like that. But what you do is, yeah, you go onto their website and you, they used to have it where I think you like you put in a certain amount of BNB and you'll get allocated so many of their tokens when they initially launch. So it's like a launch pad. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. They have a lunch pad. You know what coin I'm in only because one day I said, I'm gonna catch these new coins. And as soon as they start running up, I'm gonna go in, and when they run up, then I'm gonna take out. It's this coin called Froggies. I've been in Froggies since, and that's in my trust wallet. I've been in Froggies since February. That
Mhm.
thing does the same thing over and over again. It goes all the way down, then it goes all the way back up. It goes, it's a good, so it's a good thing to make money when it goes all the way down and then you ride it back up.
Mhm.
And it's been doing that since February. And I got that because it was one of the new coins that just because I look at coin market cap and I
Mhm.
look for the new coins and I look for the ones that kind of moved, a higher percentage. I get in there. I mean, even if it's a rug pull, I'm gonna go up a little bit and take my
Is this
stuff
it?
out. Yeah, that's it right there.
Oh man, it looked like a rug pull.
No, but I've been in there for since February. It goes up and it goes no. And actually, I read the white paper. I know a little something about crypto. At first, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take my money because what I did is I swapped it for another coin. I used my trust wallet DApps and I swapped it. But then I started reading the white paper and I said, nah, I'm gonna keep it because it's like a metaverse thing.
Okay, so they're like a it says
Yeah,
here, our
they're
vision is
going
to.
into, yeah, they're doing like a metaverse thing. So I was like, okay. And then, I follow the community, but that thing since February it goes up, it goes down. So really and truly you could rinse and repeat. You can ride it up, ride it down. It hasn't rug pulled yet. It just keeps
Did
going
you,
up.
did you get it? Did you get it on Pink Cell?
No, 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 no. I got it. I added because this has a Binance Smart Chain address. So what I did is usually I add my addresses from CoinMarketCap. So if you
Mhm.
look on the bottom, you'll get to see.
Yeah, they here.
Yeah. So what I did is I added it to my trust wallet, and I just I bought Froggies, and but right now I think Froggies is kind of it rolled up a little bit.
Yeah, it got a nice little pump.
Yeah, but it's been doing that ever since February. I had this coin since February,
Let me
and
see something.
you could rinse and repeat.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you because I've been in, like you can see from my wallet here. This is my meme wallet. I've had a ton of meme tokens
Look,
for this, right?
this ran up 131%.
But what I'll tell you, when you see a chart, and this is not a very good chart, but
Mhm,
when you see a chart like this,
mhm.
not saying that froggies won't have potential in the long run,
Well, the thing is, I'm okay
but
with it being a rug pull because I've already, done took some stuff, and then I still got some stuff in there because I bought like 3 trillion because it's so cheap.
oh yeah, you got 12
So with
zeros
so
about. I mean
so what happened
zeros.
is I paid $15 and I took $300 out. I
Oh
took my
yes.
profit.
See, that's better than lottery tickets. So there is very rare now that you get projects that are like this.
Mhm.
And at the end of 2020, you would get a lot of like meme-ish like projects
Yeah.
that you can put very little cash in and it'll run up significantly. So I would
But
just say,
it's been doing this since February. Like it goes all the way down. And I tell people, wait until it goes all the way down and then ride it back up. So it's been doing that since February.
Yeah, I would just say be careful with it. Don't put
I
nothing
only put
significant.
$15. I'm all right.
Yeah, you didn't cash out. You good. You done made
Yeah,
your money.
I still have stuff in there because I left some in there, but
Yeah, you done made your money, but
yeah.
definitely be careful with projects that develop on the Binance Smart Chain,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be honest, probably 95% of them, probably more, are meme tokens, rug
Yeah, I think a
pulls,
lot of them are not gonna really make it. And
or just,
after this bull market, after this bear market is done, there's a lot of tokens that's not gonna really make it.
oh yeah, that's a fact. Jordan said blessings, bro. Lou was trying to find out what the token was from you, Rosa. We got it, Froggies. But yeah, man, if y'all don't have any more questions, if y'all do, we can keep on rolling. We can
What do
pull
you
a
think
club
about
MSC.
Binance?
BNB, the token.
Yeah.
I think BNB is for one is, and I'll go to it. For one, it's one of the top cryptocurrencies
Okay.
total by market cap. But it still has significant potential. And I talk about this every
Yeah, because some of my friends got in when it was $25.
yeah, and I talk about this a lot. When people see BNB and they see it's $276,
Mhm.
and they're like, dang, that's too much money, right? But what I'm gonna tell you about BNB is BNB has the same capabilities of Ethereum, right?
Mhm.
Ethereum, and I'm not talking about the price. Scroll to the right, you see Ethereum's market cap is 189 billion. BNB's current market cap is 45 billion. And we're still at lows. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
BNB at one point, I think it was over $1,000 a coin.
Yeah.
BNB will be over $1,000 again.
Yeah,
coin.
that's why I'm trying to I want because at first I was buying BNB in my trust wallet just to swap it out. And I said, wait, I need to stop using BNB to get other coins. I need to start getting BNB because if I could get a full coin, that would be great. I would do
Yeah.
that and get a full coin of that. Right now, what I do, I do invest in the altcoins, but my permanent play each week is Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't care how much the price is, I'm gonna dollar cost average. I mean, why would I want a dollar cost average when Bitcoin is 60,000? This is a sale right now.
I'm gonna tell y'all. So Bitcoin, and people probably would just look at me crazy. I say this all the time, but when Bitcoin was at $69,000, I was telling people Bitcoin is still cheap, and I say that because there's only and will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin.
So
So
yeah, the scarcity makes it valuable.
exactly, it will be and is probably already the most scarce asset
Yeah.
in the world. So, like I said, $69,000 Bitcoin, yeah, it was the high for the bull run.
Mhm.
But at $69,000 Bitcoin, if you bought at 69,000, the best thing that you could do is just hold it.
Yeah.
At this point is the best thing
And
you can do.
that's every week. And me, I was a beginner. I was like, I'm not doing Bitcoin. Look at how much that thing costs. But then I started playing with my calculator and I said, if I add this and it runs up, then and I told everybody I wouldn't really sell Bitcoin. I would sell my Ethereum before I sell Bitcoin, but I wouldn't even want to do that. I would want to just sell some other coins, and that's where the altcoins come in at.
I'm gonna tell you about Ethereum. We're gonna see something, whether it be, very great
Yeah.
after this merge with Ethereum in September, or we're gonna see Ethereum like, underperform based off of that. Ethereum after this merge, it's gonna become likely the most deflationary cryptocurrency on the market, because it's going to be going through a few different it's going to be adding a few mechanisms to make it more deflationary. Now, I don't know if many people know, on an annual basis, like they have a website, I'm gonna have to find it. Cryptocurrencies aren't actually deflationary yet. Bitcoin isn't deflationary yet, because every 10 minutes a block is being mined. So it hasn't reached a level to where it's deflationary yet. Yeah, you may have a year where the value increases significantly and you can catch some profit from it doing that, but there's likely no cryptocurrency right now that's deflationary. Ethereum, after this merge, it will be the most deflationary, worth holding cryptocurrency on the market. And I think if they do everything right and it doesn't have many hiccups, we could potentially see Ethereum competing with Bitcoin by market cap. Like, you looking at the market cap right now of Bitcoin is 436 billion. Ethereum's market cap is 189 billion. Ethereum, because of this merge, and if it goes off well, I think we may see a influx of institutional investors getting into Ethereum, because for one, it'll be environmentally friendly now because it's moving to the proof of stake over proof of work. But then also how deflationary it's going to be in comparison to everything else.
You said something about Ethereum Classic. I don't have that, but then you said it might run up when the merge. So maybe I should start putting that in my.
So it already has started. It was consolidating here, when it dropped. Let me go back. It dropped like everything else.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It dropped like everything else, but during this reversal that we've seen in the market, soon as Ethereum developers announced that they were going to have the merge in September, Ethereum Classic started to rise. And then you started hearing the rumors of these miners being able to make Ethereum ASIC miners interoperable to mine Ethereum Classic also. That's major, because
That is major.
Ethereum,
And you said something about that you have a minor group. I don't know. I don't think I'm in there.
I don't have a minor group. I don't have a minor
You said
group.
you were talking about mining.
Yeah, I had a class on mining.
Is it
Probably,
recorded?
yeah, it's recorded. It's
Okay.
recorded. It's in the recorded class, or it's on my YouTube channel. So but I'll send it. I'll drop it in the chat. But yeah, so a lot of miners were, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of miners were a little like scared about what to do with these mining devices, because they were only made to mine Ethereum. But now they're making them to where they're interoperable to also mine ETC. So post merge, Ethereum Classic could really, really, really continue to grow. And I don't know if y'all know the story about Ethereum and Ethereum Classic.
Yeah, and wasn't
I'd
it the same thing that happened with the Luna?
practically similar concept. That's how you got a Luna Classic. But yeah, so Ethereum in its early days, it had a exploit when they created a DAO, and the hacker was draining so much money from look at my dog Jordan jumping on here. Yeah, so the hacker was draining so much money from the Ethereum's DAO, and once they did that, they figured, they was like, we have to do something to save the blockchain. And that's how they created what we know as Ethereum now. And Ethereum Classic is the original Ethereum blockchain, which up until now, it was really, in my eyes, it was a dead project. But yeah, so now, but I think Ethereum Classic could really take off from here because it's gonna absorb a lot of that hash power from Ethereum after the merge. So, but that's why we got that pump from there. So, but yeah, man, we Jay, you got anything you want to talk about, bro?
Bruh, honestly, I was about to open up a Zoom myself, slick.
Oh, for real?
I was like, let me check and see if Wiz was still on, because I didn't want to, open up a Zoom and
Oh,
people
yeah,
were still on here getting it.
What-
So I figured I'd tap in.
What you about to talk about?
Man, I was just I put out a watch list for tomorrow. It's SPX and SPY.
Oh, okay,
But I
okay.
I was gonna make an actual watch list for real. And I figured since I was gonna do it, I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Oh man,
So
that's a normal.
yeah, bro. It's a wrap, bro. I gotta go to the airport in 4 hours. So it's either
Oh yeah, you're not sleeping.
if I go to sleep, I'm not gonna wake up.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So
But
I'm gonna run a Zoom whenever you done.
oh yeah, man. We about to close out, bro. We were just going through the Ask Me Anything. So if y'all don't have any more questions, if y'all do, go ahead and drop them. But if not, we're gonna close this thing out. And I appreciate all of y'all tapping in. Pam says, "Oh heck no, I'm trying to get up early on my day off tomorrow. Y'all can have the all-nighters." Yeah, we practically be pulling all-nighters every day. But yeah, if y'all would, I appreciate y'all drop some feedback in the chat. Tell me how y'all like the class, what y'all learned from it, how y'all will be able to utilize it. Any feedback, good,
Yeah, this
bad,
is my first
indifferent.
time, and I couldn't wait.
Yeah,
I was
good, bad,
excited.
indifferent. Please give some feedback. If I need to do this class again because y'all missed something, y'all let me know. But please tell the other members like this opportunity of borrowing against your asset, it is major. And one thing that I didn't touch on, and I am not a tax expert, but when you borrow against an asset, like that is a debt. So I know a lot of people speak about, the taxable events when dealing with crypto and what is this and that. But when you borrow against an asset, you're incurring a debt. So you can't be taxed on a debt. So I'm not a tax expert, but yeah, that's just I wanna leave that with y'all relating to what we just learned today or what y'all just learned today and what I was pushing out. But yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna
what a
close this
great way
thing.
to avoid taxes. Woohoo!
Yeah, I ain't not financial
No,
advice
I
or
know, I
tax
know, I
advice,
know, I
but
know.
but because it's on a decentralized sole custodial, you know what I'm saying, platform, you have the benefit of doing what you choose to do with that information. So, but I'm gonna close this thing. Let me stop this here.
Okay,
That's the cheat
I'm
code
supposed to
right
be
there,
going
though.
to sleep, but now I want to see the
It
watch list.
is.
Hey, hop on. Hey, I'm about to drop the Zoom link in a second. I'm supposed to be packing for my flight that leaves at 5:30, but we'll do it. We got time.